So my question is, can you hear me? Or am I speaking silently again? Um, okay, and the background music is gone. Okay, good to know. So I sound good, and the background music now is less good. So let me recalibrate desktop audio here. I can see that. Let me see, advanced audio properties. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Let's see. So that's good. That at least you can hear me. So there, I guess there was just some kind of thing going on there. Let me adjust this. This is trying to pull it from the Yeti. So I'm going to switch it back to my high def audio speakers, and we'll see if it comes back in and if I'm choppy again afterward. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I can hear music again, and now the question is, have I gone choppy again, or is the or have we reached some state of equilibrium? That is the question now. That we're all trying to answer desperately. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Everyone, the first thing I'm going to start is with a recommendation. Please go and check out the channel of the wondrous gentleman, Lucidono. Lucidono! Luccidono. As he's a very good friend of mine. We have done various RPGs together, and he has just been helping me figure out what the hell I'm doing. Much appreciated. I'm now going to send a couple of links to a couple of other places, so now that I know that folks can in fact hear me, and can in fact hear the background music. Please let me know if at some point there's something else I need to adjust if you're watching. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my this copy and paste into all of the various places. As maiden voyage, here we go. As far as these things go, let's see. Okay, so now you can in fact hear me and all that, so that's okay. And I'm going to actually reply to my earlier post to bring that up again, see folks can see that that's actually working. And I just put out on Facebook, and I'm putting on Twitch. Audio is actually working now. And so that's gone there, and now I'm going to wander over to this other place. I'm sure this is all going to be a lot faster when I actually have done this a couple of times. Right now I'm just doing this for the first time, and so this is how these things go, I guess. So let's see. I'll go over here. I'm going to specify a video game so that they know what type of thing it is that I am doing. Copy that so I can just do that there. Let's see. And where else do I want to throw this out? There are so many. I joined Discord a little while ago, and I'm now in so many freaking so many of these freaking things. I have no idea what goes where. So I'm going to get to this in just a second. I just wanted to post in one or two more places, and hope that it is seen by one or two folks. And just let's see. Okay. Yeah. And doing that. Let's see, I'll put that there, and I will go also down here, and let's see, any other things where I want to announce it. No, I'm just going to leave it at that for now, I think. Just those couple of places. because I've made you, just sort of those few of you who might be staring at this, hang on for long enough, I think. And I don't want to sit here trying to figure it out whilst I'm doing this. I'd rather actually just get to the freaking gameplay. So let's do that. Because I've been wanting to play this for a while, I'm going to give that a try. So we're trying out Thimbleweed Park today. This is a game some of you may be familiar with. It was released, I want to say sometime last year, but we shall see. So we'll see kind of what's happening. I see that someone's got it frozen. So I see Katie's got it frozen, so let me reduce my windows here. And it looks okay on this end, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we'll figure it out. Set a title for the stream. Okay, I have to do that part again. Excellent. Let's see. Alright. So I'm doing this. There we go. And so I actually, you see, I did choose a game, but it didn't set before. So now I think so let's see. I guess I'll click this button that says update information. There we go. Okay, and I can see it now on the screen. That probably helps. All right. I'm going to actually play this this game now, and we'll kind of just see how this goes. As any other announcements I wanted to do, I probably should have set up ahead of time. So we're going to learn that for next time when I try this, probably next week. In the meantime, I'm going to start playing a game now. Let's see what happens. This is apparently sort of a what do we call this? A sort of play on the old on X-Files and various other FBI-based shows. I'm going to click New Game here. And watch as it does nothing. Let's try clicking it again. There we go. Technology. Let's see. There's free tutorial, and then there's hard mode, which I used to play games like this all the time. But I'm going to choose casual mode for now because, as the title of the video now says, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to click on this, and we'll see how this goes. And so let's see, interact with characters and objects here, like a key card. Yeah, okay, I've done all that. So that's these are things I am familiar with from having played the various. Started back with Zach McCracken way long ago, back in a time that we once called the 80s. I think we still call it the 80s. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's I did like part of the first chapter of this before when I played it. So I know how to do all those things. Yes, good, okay, good. Is there oh yeah, it's right arrow, okay, items, okay, good, simple command, start with a verb, and then an object, character, blah, 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 pick up, do things, there's verbs, there's object, other object, and characters, thank an object, character, use, character, okay, you can do that. Review or see objects into see, select options, then help. Okay, good, let's do this. as soon as... Apparently it's 1987, this is good to know. And now I notice some of those arrows are actually pointing at my head, so I may have to move my the view of my head here, and that looks slightly ominous. As there appears to be a signal of some kind happening. Innocence, yes, I think I had some of that at the time, and then it was kicked out of me in grade school. There was a thing, and then we have a very small population, and I have no idea what the elevation of 14 means, but apparently it's dangerous as the population just went down, so that's not good. Yes, thank you so much for following, Katie. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for at least coming out to take a look, because like I said earlier, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing right now. If I see anything terribly important pop up in the upper right-hand corner, I will move myself, but right now I think we're good. These are wonderfully blocky graphics. That one remembers from the time as these things go. And, oh yeah, that's right, you start...
Halfway around the world and an odd note is waiting for me
Okay, hopefully you can hear that guy talking. I suspect they want us to believe that he's German. So open the gate. Okay. Click talk to, then on will. Yes, okay. But I want to see what I'm carrying first. Boris, I'm glad you decided this is the right solution to our problem. There are eyes everywhere. I'm going to assume this person is German, so... There are eyes everywhere, so follow these steps precisely. For your own protection, leave your ID in your hotel room. Go to the river down by the Trestle Trail Bridge. And we've done both of those. Good. 3, turn off the light above the Trestle Trail sign so I know you have arrived. Number 4, meet me at the large entrance to the underground sewers. Make sure you are not followed. Okay, so there's that. And we will go back. And this is Willie. We will talk to him because why not? Okay. Yes, let's start with this.
Are you a victim of the inferior American social support system?
I need some whiskey.
If you get whiskey, then that can't be inferior, can it? No, who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe that's the point. All right, I'm supposed to meet someone down here.
I am supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone?
Do you have any whiskey?
Sober up, sir.
I'm glad Chuck is dead. Ruined my life.
I wonder who Chuck is.
I have to go. Sleep well.
Excellent. Well, I have no whiskey for him, so I can't really help him out there, or get whatever information it is that I take it. This is one of those NPCs that you put in whiskey and you get out information.
It is my wallet, and it has $252 American in it. It is the key card for my room. It is a pillow bear prototype. Turn the bear inside out, and you get a pillow.
Right.
Top secret.
A top secret prototype of a thing that turns into a pillow. Well, I don't know if those were like horribly new in the 1980s. I guess I don't remember them. But then again, there's a lot I don't remember from the 1980s, so it's hard to say. I have walked to the sign.
Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles.
Okay, good.
I wonder how I can turn off the light to let them know I'm here. Must be something around here that can help.
It's pointing to the rock. Let me actually, for a second, I'm hitting, yeah. Okay, good. It pauses the same way it always used to. Good. I wonder, looking at the controls, I remember something that I just wanted to see from my first time around through this. It's a retro fonts, retro verbs, classic sentence. Okay, back. Okay. All right. There was something about where you could turn inside jokes on and off.
I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light.
I don't know if you folks can hear what he's saying, but you can hear the music, so I'm going to guess you can. Let me know if you cannot. I'm going to pick up the rock because you can do that.
I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light.
I wonder, especially since the tutorial is telling me to do it. I probably should have just turned the tutorial off. Excellent.
There, I've completed step 3 of the note.
Good.
For step 4.
Good, okay, good. Have we checked it off? That's vitally important. Yes, we have. Okay, good. All right. Going to head this way. Further into the swamp because we can. And I can't see things at all. But we're going to keep walking. See if we notice anything weird on the screen. No. Keep going. Yes. Yes, okay, thank you. Oy vey. Alright, yes, I'm still walking, yes. Ah! That's not good. That's not good at all. It's not good when shadows with red eyes hit you. I mean, that's it's not helpful. But apparently none of us were prepared for what we'd find that night. Or how much it would change us all. I wonder if I was supposed to read that in a German accent. I have no idea. But apparently we're now in part 2. I wonder whose body it's going to be. This is the X-Files part of it, I would assume. There's much atmosphere. This is...
So tell me again why you're here.
I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
It's neat to know.
Look, I like working a case alone. I especially don't need some junior agent messing up my investigation. Especially some junior agent that thinks I don't know there isn't a home office in Albuquerque. So stay out of my way. Take a lot of notes.
Yes.
Sit back and learn. And I'll wrap up this case and we can both get the hell out of here.
Yes, do all of those things.
Certainly precedes you, Agent Ray.
I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes.
It's how it was intended.
I'm sure it was. Let's photograph the victim and head into town to talk to the local sheriff. The body is starting to pixelate.
Well, apparently the
Starting.
inside jokes are still there.
This is going to be a long night.
Okay, I think this is one of those things you can switch from person to person. Yes. Ah, yes, see, it's one of those things where you can switch from person to person. Ah, so let's look at our things.
Angela Ray, senior agent.
Okay.
Here's my badge.
Yes. And got it down late this afternoon. What a dump. I'll try to avoid contact with the locals until I see the body and figure out if it will suit my needs. Ah, excellent. Agendas. Long highway. Hope I don't have to walk that again. Arrived at the body. I should do fine. I should do just fine as my... It should do just fine as my cover. Okay. I hear rustling in the bushes. Someone's coming. Oh, great. Some other agent just showed up. I wasn't aware the Bureau had been alerted. I need to ditch him. Okay, so that's apparently... I have a feeling they don't have quite the same mission. I want to look at the cell phone. This is a hearty cell phone
Cell phone.
from the 80s.
It's an instant camera, but there's no film in it.
A filmless camera.
Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck. Let's see here. There's no wallet in his pockets. But I found a card, possibly a key card from a hotel.
It would be nice if signs of violence were just pixelated and then we could figure that. But then of course we wouldn't actually we wouldn't actually be able to see what's really happening, and thus a Black Mirror episode was born. Look, my notebook is wriggling. Let us find out why. His suit looks tailored, possibly European in design. The hole in the victim's head doesn't look... I'm reading this backwards, right? Okay, for a male, about 40 years old, in the water for 24 hours, nothing in his pocket except a hotel key card. Small hole in the back of the head, origins unknown. Hole in the head doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object, because a shadowy figure hit him on the back of the head. His suit looks tailored, possibly European. Yes, I think that's possible. Okay, back to this. And, okay, I'm going to click on this because it wants me to. I am now switched to the other agent.
Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge.
Glad he's aware of that. Okay. Look in his wriggling notebook. And this is the... Let me see what he first actually had. Oh, wait. There's more. Okay. Arrived in Thimbleweed Park from Albuquerque by bus, heading out to look at the body. This is a perfect cover. Everyone has an agenda. Still walking along the highway. It's a long way from town. Arrived at the body. An Agent Ray is here, which is odd. No one should have been assigned to the case. I may have heard of her from rumors around the office. Might pose some problems for me. Remember to call Mom tonight. That's sweet. That's nice. Body is starting to pixelate. Ray is going to get on my nerves. Hopefully she stays focused on the case and lets me do what I need to. Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old, in water for 24 hours. This is it's exactly what we saw before. It's So we're good there. Good, on the same page there. And this is film.
It's a sample package of Polaroid film. It only contains one photo.
So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the camera to him and make him take the pictures because he's the junior agent. That makes sense to me. So I'm going to give the camera to Reyes.
Happy to help.
Okay. I will switch back to him. And I'm going to use the camera on the corpse because that's what we do, right?
Film in the camera.
Might help if I put the film in the camera first. Use Polaroid film in the camera. Okay.
Smile.
He has a sense of humor, that's good.
We can head into town and find the local sheriff.
We should go find the sheriff.
Okay, good to know they're on the same page there. Let me switch over real quick. And I'm actually, no, I'm going to send him down here where the dangerous place is. I have no idea why, because they would have no idea to go this way. And yet somehow, some unknowing force, a voice in their head, if you will, is telling them to go in this direction. I'm wondering if there was a thing over here. Now there might be a thing over here that one can interact with. Walk to the tree stump. Yes.
That's disgusting. Better take a deep breath.
Do I want to send him into the sewer right now? It's kind of early. Anything else in here that I need to know about? Yes, no, who knows?
We should go find the sheriff.
Ah! He does not want to look in it, but I will look at his notebook. Nope, nothing new in there. Why is it vibrant? I don't know. Maybe if there's something new in there. Must walk faster. Yeah, let me see if that's what that does. It does! He is walking faster. I like the detail that they've put into this, though. This is good. Okay. Alright. There's a bottle here. She has been here.
Focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
But what is your plan? I'm gonna look at...
An empty whiskey bottle.
Ah. There might have been a witness, in fact. Not sure why I might assume that, but just a thought of as someone possibly omniscient looking at this whole thing. See, the notebook was vibrating, and yet there are no new notes, unless somehow... That is an odd thing. Interesting. Okay. Alright, back to this. Let's go this way. Ah. Yes. They have moved the hobo. Let's head to the trestle trail. Right click to execute the highlighted verb. Excellent. Yes, we were. Yes. Okay, good. Hold down the left button to get your character following the cursor around. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That was the thing I did not, in fact, know, so that is good. And apparently I can skip the cutscene with escape, which I always used to do. You can switch characters with the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 key. Don't know if there are going to be more than 2 characters at one time, but that would be cool. Control S, Control L, Control O. Yeah, this is all the old Lucasfilm controls. Was Lucasfilm, became LucasArts later. And there she is. There's a tuna can.
Is an empty can of Crockford's tuna heads, the good parts.
Okay.
It's a trail down to the railroad trestle.
Yes, that was theoretically what we were doing. I'm going to go to the left because I have a feeling it's the walk to more highway. See, that was there for a moment, and now it's not there.
I don't see anything up ahead. I think the town must be in the other direction.
Okay, we'll do that. There's a speck of dust. Let's look at the speck of dust.
It's a speck of dust.
Excellent. Let's pick it up because let's pick it up. This is a because this is one of those games.
It's my speck of dust.
I'm so glad to know she is possessive over it at first. That's good. Let me grab the other agent and bring him up here. Because, you know, I mean, I could leave him down there if I want to actually fulfill her her desire to ditch him. But I feel to almost a little bit as though that's cheating. I feel as though he would follow her. So he's going to. There we are. He's up there now. Excellent. Okay, back to her. We're going to head this way. People. Going to look at the circus flyer.
Circus flyer with a crazy-looking clown on it. Pretty good makeup, though. It's a circus flyer with
Okay.
a crazy-looking clown on
Okay, I already got that.
it. Good makeup, though.
Ah, excellent.
The signals are very strong tonight.
What signals?
The signals are very strong tonight.
I'm glad to know that they've got that.
Yes, you already said that. But what signals?
I'm just screwing with you. Dark night, deserted road, me in a giant pigeon costume. It was too good to pass up. But the signals are strong tonight. Very.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Excellent. Yeah, sure. I think she'd get angry.
Almost ran over a federal agent. That's a felony.
Sorry about that. Like I said, the signals are very strong tonight.
I have a feeling they want us to know there are strong signals tonight.
This is really odd. Should I save my game?
I wouldn't worry about it. The game was expertly designed to have no dead ends or death. Yet still be scary and have a sense of tension. You can feel safe exploring whatever you want.
Don't even for the times.
Signals. They can be very strong and disrupt the power.
For the times when you could actually save games manually. I think there are some that still do it, but it's different now. It's different these days, as far as I can recall.
But playing classic adventure games has taught me to save often.
That was true up until Monkey Island. At least with LucasArts style adventures. Then the designers realized that death and dead ends weren't making the game more enjoyable. It
See,
was actually making it less fun.
I think Loom came out before Monkey Island, if I'm remembering correctly. It might not have. I have to check, but I think it did. And that too was of that philosophy. I think there is one place in there where you can be killed in Loom, but it's really hard to have that happen. Should I ask them about the body? Should I let them know there's a body? That's really part of the question. No, I don't think I'm going to let them know about the body just yet. I can have the other agent do that and see what happens. He's junior. He's more expendable. All right.
I think I've had enough of you. I need to find the sheriff and solve a murder.
Nice talking to you too. Beep. Waz. Eek. Beep. Eek. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. Waz. No time to talk. We need to figure out the signals.
Nuts. I could really go for some salted nuts right about now.
Beep.
Okay.
Click, 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 click. Beep. Beep. Squeak.
It's a plumbing van driven by big pigeons.
Beep. Click, click, click.
I'm going to switch over. Wait a minute. There's like a lot of stuff along the road here.
Behind jagged lines from mucus phlegm games? I don't get it. Who'd ever let a game be named that?
I don't know. So many things I need to be picking up, because you have to take everything that isn't nailed down. It's the rule. At least that always was the rule, I seem to remember. It's been a while.
Click, click, click. Beep. No time to talk. We need to figure out the signals.
You seemed really determined. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Boop. Boop.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
And that is delightful. So we could walk to the cemetery if we desperately wanted to, but I don't think that there's anything in there just yet. I think we're supposed to go to town first. Also, I did this in a previous on a previous playthrough, and I will walk to town. Ah! So this is showing me what has already happened. Perhaps someone was watching.
Wait for me.
Yes.
It says Main Street.
Okay. This is delightful. Alright. So I'm sort of torn at this point. I think what I'm going to do at this point, yes, is, let me look around a little bit more. I'm going to, I'm probably only going to go for a little bit longer, because this is mostly just a test run. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look and just sort of see what we have happening.
Violin Repair Shop. Thimbleweed County's most exclusive watch and violin repair. We repair watches and violins for the rich or famous. Closed. Looks like they cleared out in a hurry.
Hit line.
It says, need help playing Thimbleweed Park. Call the fully automated Hinttron 3000 at 4468.
I hope you can actually call them in game. Can you take one of the? No, you can't. Damn. I was hoping you could actually take the little you could take the little paper things off there. Little hanging tags there. Okay.
Howdy, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Sheriff. I don't remember calling the Federinos. That's what you are, feds. Hard to miss the government issue suits.
Cut the Mayberry crap. We're taking over this case.
Whoa! Hold your horse, Reno. No need to get snippy. Looks like you heard about our little murder Reno out by the bridge, huh?
There is nothing little about murder, sir.
Ignore him. He's new.
No sense in wasting everyone's time, Reno. This cutscene is starting to get longer. It's gonna get longer. Let's find the coroner and get you on your way.
Oh dear.
Wrestling starts at 8.
I hope he's talking about on TV.
This is good to know.
The coroner is waiting for you in his office. Come see me when you're done. I apologize, Reno, for all the lights being off. We don't stay open as long as you city slickerinos do at night.
Even for a murder?
Especially for murder.
It seems the local dialect.
Makes no sense.
Are we authorized to shoot people arenos?
It seems the local dialect has some peculiarities to it. Alright, I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to save, and I'm going to come back to this when I leap on a bit earlier next week. I'm looking at trying to do this on Fridays for the time being, in the afternoons. Usually, here, let me go ahead and do the saving. It always used to be F5. Is it still F5? Oh, yes. Save game. See, those are all of the wondrous save games that I have before. So I'm going to go in here. Yeah. From ages ago. Apparently I played this in June, which is weird because I don't remember playing this in June. That is kind of strange. I know I didn't play this in June. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and save it here, and I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this. But what I will in fact do is switch back to me, so that there we are, as we have this delightful music in the background that I'm going to fade out a bit. Thank you for watching this. I very much appreciate it, and for helping me figure out what the hell I'm doing. There will be more of this, and like I said, I'm looking at trying to do this on Fridays, usually closer to it's like 2 or 3 o'clock-ish Eastern time. And I'm going to keep playing Thimbleweed Park for a little while and just sort of do these things as the mood grabs me, and just sort of keep going with that. This is the casual lead up where I'm trying to figure out how to use OBS and what have you. Soon, perhaps, if I can manage this, I'm in fact going to start doing on alternate Sundays, actually having people come on and play RPGs, and so we're going to try that. And hopefully that will do well. The first game that I'm going to be doing for much of August, possibly with a session getting in before August starts, will be Inspectors. We're going to play that for a little while, and we'll sort of see where everything goes. So this is our first attempt at Twitch. Thank you very much for your support, and take care.